So yesterday was my first official class for tutoring, coding, and that was actually really good. I was nervous that it wasn't going to go well, just because I didn't think I was that experienced, but it actually went well. Just worked on some printing stuff, and in Python, so that was really amazing. One thing I was worried about though was if I should start off with like using Scratch or Python, but I think my tutoring generally adapted to Python pretty well, so I don't think I'm gonna have to move over to Scratch. Scratch is it's more block based coding, so it gives you more of the fundamentals. But then I don't even know how to use Scratch that well. I think the last time I used it was in, I won't say elementary school. But yeah, it's interesting because I remember I think it was probably the start of my high school summer, like the summer I was going to high school, where I went to the UMD summer program, and then that's when I started learning Python and everything. And then from there, I went again, I think next summer, the summer after that. And then the most recent summer, this summer right now, I became a teaching assistant there. So it's like to see that progress, like from starting as a student, then becoming a teacher's assistant, and now I have my own tutoring class. It's weird. I don't know. I think my experience has generally gone up as I've progressed over the years. And because I usually, like, if I went back to myself, I think 3 years ago, is it? If I went back to myself 3 years ago now and I asked myself, do I think I'm going to be a coding tutor? I would have probably said no. Actually, I probably have said yes, just because I could be cocky sometimes. But I don't know. It's weird because I never really saw myself being able to reach. No, I hope to reach such a level, but I never believed I could. And it's interesting to see that I am now, here now. So like, it puts my goals into perspective, saying like, okay, there was no way I could have been a coding tutor when I first started, right? And it's been 3 years now, and 3 years is a long time. Like the amount of stuff that have happened these past 3 years, it's a lot. It is a lot. Like I could make a whole documentary, and it still wouldn't be enough. It'll probably have to be like, it could be a good 3 seasons. No, more than 3 seasons to be honest. Like I give it like decently paced. I could say of my high school years, 5 seasons would be good so far. But yeah. So it's not necessarily immediately or I became available to become a coding tutor, but more so the development over the years. So like after 3 years, I'm now teaching coding. But I do have to say I do have experience when it comes to teaching a bit. Like even going back to my middle school years, like in sixth grade, I remember I was helping out as a counselor of some sort for my mom's summer camp. And then when I went to high school, I also was a camp counselor there. So yeah, I've just been teaching on the side. Now I think about it, like I actually do have some experience that I guess that's what happens when your mom is one of the greatest educators there is. Oh yeah. I don't even know what to say. It's just nice to see that I've come to such a level. Um, if you've never heard of the famous technique, it's basically where you explain a concept to someone who's not as experienced in a thing. So the idea is like you explain to a 5-year-old, and if you can, the 5-year-old can understand, right? Then that means the 5-year-old has understanding. So I do think this is one of those instances in some sorts of the famous technique where it's like I have to restructure the concept to teach it, and by restructuring that's how I confirm my understanding. So it's really fun to see how that plays out, especially doing EMD. That was something I had to constantly do because each kid understood it in a different way. So you have to keep on restructuring it to the kid, like you tailor the knowledge towards the kid. So yeah, and I think once you can do that, that means you have a very good understanding of the thing. I do think after Python, I want to become more proficient in Java because I don't want to start forgetting Java now. Because with language, one thing I've learned is that if you don't practice, you're going to forget. That's just how the brain works. You have to constantly practice. Like, let's say I stop practicing French for 2 years. I think I'll be like near intermediate level. So, no. Let's see. But yeah. Just enjoying gaining knowledge by passing down knowledge. It's interesting. Knowledge isn't something that can be taken away, but only just grow. Yeah. I'm trying to think if I can make it into like a poem or a quote. Knowledge isn't something that can be taken away, only grow. We'll see how that goes. I have to also pick up my senior quote. Maybe I'll be done at the end of Project Fail. So it's like the end, I say my senior quote. And I was like, dang, get there. But I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to be a tutor in coding. It's an amazing experience also having an amazing tutor who's like interested in the thing, and it's like learning new ways to do apply concepts. So starting off for the print thing, I have to kind of restructure the thing. I think it's more so gonna be something where we work more so on memorization, or because I'm not going to get too much into the syntax. I do know I'm someone who likes syntax, like, oh, what are the definitions of this? But I feel like my student isn't someone who who cares that much for syntax. I'd rather they just have the understanding of what's going on rather than like knowing, oh, here's the exact definition of a condition or blah blah blah. I just got a muscle pull on my foot, so I'm going to end the video here. But yeah, slowly becoming a master who's just a master is just a student who's passing down knowledge. And when doing that, to become a master, no, I can't really think of a quote, but like, to become a master, you have to be a student. I don't know. Anyway, to end it, basically, I don't know. I just enjoy passing down knowledge, and I think that's the only way to become a master is by being the best student you can be. And to be the best student you can be, you have to help out other students. Okay. And saying that, I have nothing else to say. Besides, I have to get ready for a Cyber Pitcher tournament tomorrow. So, have a great day.